You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound.
We are back with Focus Power 10.2. It's all about plyometrics and agility. So we're gonna start right in there. I have a plyo box here. So I'm gonna use this. We have mountain climbers, we have burpees, we have plank jacks. So I'm gonna use this as my elevated surface. Now, if you wanna use a chair stool, if you wanna do the wall, if you wanna take it down to the ground, if you want something even higher, maybe it's like a kitchen counter, something that's stable and secure so that it can really just hold your weight up. So again, I'm gonna use this. It's kind of like lower than a chair, higher than right? Like higher than the ground, but just something to help elevate that for this variation, but take it where you wanna be. We don't need weights today, and as long as you have your water, so let's go. So we're gonna start with our warm up and just do a nice light jog in place. If you wanna take the impact out, just bring up your heels, but drive the elbows back. Just keeping it light, keeping it fun, because you know, if you did the phase 1, plyo and agility, you know we're about to get our movement on, like next level. And this is phase 2. So we're gonna warm it up gently, working up to there. 3, 2, 1, give me a booty kick, heel kick. So bringing the heel here, again, opening up the chest, maybe even a little bit wider here. Really opening that up, warming everything up. Get pumped, get ready. It's gonna be a good time. There we go. Light on the balls of your feet, just keep it really light, really bouncy. Again, step it. If you don't want to do all of the bouncy, hoppy situation, I hear you. That's not everyone's jam. 3, 2, 1, into our hip opener. Oh yeah. So, like always with phase 2, you're gonna see some familiar moves. You're gonna see some of those familiar moves, maybe with a slightly different take on it, right? And maybe you'll see something completely new. It's so fun, it's a little bit everything. Really nice circle. Lifting with the core. One more each side. Right, one more on the left. Give me your slight squat into toe reach. So we're coming down slightly, hinging over for that reach. A lot of these warm-ups you'll be familiar with at this point, right? Sometimes I add or switch them up depending on what we're working on for that day, for that workout. But for the most part, a lot of these you're getting familiar with. I don't think I've done anything like completely new in the warm-ups, at least, since we started. Give me one more. Over. Take in right here, the front. Just open this up as wide as you can. In, so almost that your elbows are touching, or if they don't, pretend like there's either a yoga block or a ball there. You're squeezing, then opening. There you go. Just really want to open these, warm these shoulders up, because we are going to be putting weight, right? Whether it's elevated, whether it's on the wall or the ground, just to make sure we're ready for this. Bam, bam. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we have like 9 or 10 moves, 30 seconds each. This is 2 rounds. If you feel like you are ready to bump this up, I think we do 3 rounds in the 0.3 version. So you're like, you know what, Kanoa, I think I'm ready to go there. Go ahead, skip on over to point 3. But we're in 2 rounds, 30 seconds each. First move we're gonna start with is our side lateral shuffle, essentially, but we're just not gonna shuffle, we're gonna step. So 3, 2, 1, bring the booty down a bit, pushing it back. Side step right here. If you wanna bring it into a shuffle, you can. Just like a little bit of a shuffle to each side. It's your call. I'm just here to show you options. I'm here to remind you to breathe of your form and that you're doing an awesome job. 3, 2, 1, give me air jump rope. So we're just tapping the heel. You can step, you can hop. This is point 2. So I encourage you, even if you don't want the impact, try to give me that intensity in the arms. There you go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, mountain climbers. I'm bringing it down here. Here we go. Into our plank and then bringing in the knees. Right, so nice straight line from the heel all the way through the crown of the head. Strong core. Palms underneath your shoulders, supported. Come on, come on. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up into a squat, heel raise. Similar to the beginning, we're coming down to a squat. Now we're gonna raise our heel. So take your time on that heel raise. You don't have to rush it. It's not a race. We're gonna do it again. Raise it up, down, squeeze, up. One more. Down, chest up, press it up, up. There we go. Jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now I'm doing this version because we're in point 2, but you know the drill. If you want to bump this up and go full out, or if you even just want to step it down, you know, I want you to be where you feel most comfortable. Come on. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We're coming into our burpees. You can step it out or jump it out. Be where you need to be. I'll show you real quick. You can either step it out, alternating, or jump it back, jump it in, wherever you need to be. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now my cue here, if you are stepping it, make sure you're alternating which leg comes out, right? So maybe it's out left, out right, in left. Now opposite, out right, out left, in right. Just alternate it. Keep going. Keep going. Or maybe you jump it and keep it light on the feet. 3, 2, 1. Speed skater. Here we go. I couldn't think of which side I wanted to start with. So you can hop it, really take up space, or a nice wide step. This is phase 2, 10.2. Come on. One more move after this, come on. Really bring the arm back and forward. If you're feeling this in the back, bring it up. You don't have to lean all the way over. 3, 2, 1, into plank jack. So we're gonna come down into a plank. Again, wall, elevated surface, or floor. Here we go. Into your plank. And then you're either gonna alternate step out or jump. Both legs out. So I'm bringing the right leg out, left, right, right. Come on, you're in it. I can't talk and do that, so come on. Pick where you wanna be. Concentrate, strong core, palms underneath the shoulder, straight line, just like when we're doing our mountain climbers. Here we go, come on. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Grab your water. This is your water break. Yes. We got this. That was no joke. And because we jumped in with really no breaks in between, sometimes the first round, I'll give you a little bit of pause because we're explaining, but you know these, so you didn't get much of that break this time. Keep your feet moving. So we're gonna do it again. Again. And now, maybe that was a refresher. Now you know where we are. Decide where you wanna be. Maybe on some of those, you decide, you know what? I wanna take this down to the ground for a little bit more of a challenge. Or maybe you're like, I actually wanna elevate it. Maybe take some pressure off of your wrists. You never know. So here we go. So we're starting with our side shuffle. I'm gonna go through them real quick. Side shuffle, heel jump rope into mountain climbers, squat to our heel raise, jumping jacks, burpees, speed skaters, and then our plank jacks. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. If I did, we'll make it up. All right, here we go. From the top, side shuffle. 3, 2, 1, come on. Keeping the chest up here. Maybe come down a little bit lower, but if you feel like you're coming over, just bring it up. You can even bring it up here. As you feel stronger in this, maybe you find by the third phase, maybe it does come down a little bit lower. Or maybe this is just your sweet spot. Don't forget to breathe. You're doing amazing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into our heel jack. There we go. For some reason, the coordination here is like off for me. I'm like, sometimes you have those days and it's like, it's okay. We've all been there. Mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Maybe you're stepping, maybe you're doing a quick. Either way, do not lock out the elbows. Keep a nice, strong but soft elbow. Come on, keep going. Come on. Don't forget to breathe. Keep it strong. Dig into that strength that you have. You can do this, we can do this. We're gonna do this together. 3, 2, 1, step it up. Squat into our heel raise. And lifting that up. It's you and I doing this together. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit on you, don't quit on me. Yeah, come on. We got this. 3, 2, 1, jacks. Yep, I did double check that. We're halfway through, come on. Come on, B, where you knee tipping and celebrate it. We're gonna have a little pause. 3, 2, 1. Check out the arms are coming into our burpees. Come on. And maybe if you jump back or step back, my stance is kind of wide. I don't keep it narrow. I keep it kind of wide so that way it makes room as I come down, hop or step back, and then a nice leap in. Come on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Speed skater. Literally, this is our second to last move. So I'm bringing this alternating arm back behind me as my left leg comes behind, right arm pulls back. literally after this, plank jacks, I feel like we really flew through this. 3, 2, 1, plank jacks. And we're down. Again, you can jack it or step it. I like that better. Out, in, out, in. Come on. Yes. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here. I'm here. I've done these with you. I'm in this with you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up. That's what I'm talking about. Grab some water. Keep the feet moving. Or maybe you just bust out into a full-on dance party. Like, yes, yes, yes. Woo. I was fast, but man, that'll get it done. If you need an energy boost, if you don't have a lot of time even, or sometimes, for me, it's sometimes a mental thing. My attention span, I'm like, you can get a good 30 minutes out of me, more than that. It's like, you know, it's quick and works, but you're getting movement in, you're building up strength, agility, a lot of power in your body in this amount of time. So you did amazing. We're going to go into our hip openers again, just because we did the jacks, the side shuffle, the burpees, the mountain climbers, all the things. So we're just gonna give our hips some love. Yes. And the great thing about putting in plyometrics and agility into your movement, you know, the idea of gaining athleticism, which you can do that at any level, any capability, just gives you some of the things that you might need if you wanted to improve your running time, right? Or maybe feel stronger going up a flight of stairs, or maybe it's tackling rock climbing or some adventure outdoors. You know, all of that's gonna help you. 3, 2, 1. You give me a shoulder roll here. Again, so we're holding some weight on our arms. Yes, so spreading the fingers wide, my palm facing outwards, nice slow motion. And if you feel like there's a point where you're like, oh yeah, just linger it there for a bit before bringing it to the full rotation. 3, 2, 1, reverse. So again, palm coming outward. Yes. So for me, there's like, just in this area, I'm like, oh yeah, reach a little bit further before bringing it over. Man. 3, 2, 1, other side. I hold a lot of tightness in my dominant side, which makes sense, right? So sometimes I have to make sure to give myself even extra self-care on that side. 3, 2, 1, reverse. Reverse. There we are. Oh, that feels good. One more rotation. There, we're gonna sit back here. I was gonna use this for a demo, but I don't think so because I think it's too far forward. But I'm just sitting back on my left leg, hands supporting on my thighs, or I think I've showed you, you can come back and lean against the wall. If this were higher, like a stool or a chair, I could definitely use that to lean on, or to even like sit on the edge of it and just bring my right leg out. I always love following a lot of those, the chair yoga workouts that we have in here, because I get a lot of ideas of how a lot of those times you can use those same stretches, right? And utilizing some of those variations. I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that. Bring it up, switch sides. So it's like sometimes I'll do any of the yoga flows, and then some of those stretches I really love, so then I'll just do them separate, right? Like maybe in the middle of a really stressful day, my shoulders are tight, and maybe I'll do a couple of my favorite shoulder relaxation poses or stretches. Same thing at the end of the night, like I'll just pull out maybe 5 of my favorites. 3, 2, 1, step it up. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. You did amazing. I know it was a lot. We just packed it in there and we like plowed through that, but you did incredible. So proud of you. I will see you next time. And until then, be awesome, and I'll see you then.